Here's a present for you.
Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, and my friends, it is the holidays, therefore it must be Techmas time. So in this video, you're just going to find a nice little grab bag of various tech tidbits for Street Fighter V. We obviously not too long ago had the giant balance patch, which changed up everything, and a lot more things are possible. So hey, let's just show you some of that. So without any further ado, let's get to the first bit. So first up for Techmas, let's talk Charlie Nash. So Charlie in Season 1 of Street Fighter V was a true terror on every definition of the word, right? And every season since, not so much. Let's put it that way, just to be polite, right? And while he certainly isn't back to top tier, the patch helps him out a lot, and he's got some new stuff to work with, and that's very much thanks to the new V-skill. Because the new V-skill changes up all your sonic sights, and it gives you new properties never had before, juggles, more hits, all that kind of stuff. And that's the basis of this tech. So we need V-skill 2, and we need V-trigger 1 for the teleports. And let me show you a true left-right mix-up in the corner. So for the left-right mix, all we need is we already need V-skill up, and we need at least some amount of V-trigger to do the upwards teleport. And after that, that's all we need. And we're going to end with a knee, and hey, we're going to side switch. And hey, what side are we on? So if you're looking for a reset into a stun, hey, this is one of the best ways to get to it, because you're just on the other side of the enemy invisibly. And from there, you know, you can do like the usual stuff, whatever you're going to do, right? Hopefully still have more Vega trigger left so we can have more of a damage combo. And yeah, so that's the cross-up. And of course, I wouldn't tell you this unless it's a true 50-50, because we can appear on the same side just as well. All you have to do, the tiniest delay to the forward LK bazooka knee. That's all there is to it. So you choose when you appear left side or right side. If you want to appear cross up, do it right away. If you want to appear on the same side, just tiniest delay and hit forward light kick. It's that simple. It's unseeable to the enemy. Only you know what side you're going to land on. And of course, as far as mix-ups go, hey, that's really handy. And Charlie can use every bit of help he can get, right? So thanks to Season 2, Charlie's got some nice left-right mix-ups in the corner. Vega is a character that got a lot of love in the big patch. He's always been traditionally not one of the better characters in Street Fighter V, to be sure. One of the things he got, besides the buff, is just a full-on new move, Sky-High Claw. So this guy, you choose what wall you want to bounce off of. You bounce off the wall, and you are projectile immune. And it is EXable as well, just so you know. The one thing here, the non-EX version hits higher up than the EX version, so it's a bit difficult to hit crouchers, as you can see here. But that said, I'm going to show you a setup where not only do we hit crouchers, but we're also going to hit them cross up in the corner. So what we're going to do is just end in heavy roll, because heavy roll gives us the right amount of frame advantage for what we need here. So let's say we just do a standard jumping combo. Okay, I got it. Go for heavy roll. And let's see the magic happen. Oh, hey, that was an instant cross-up. What's up with that? You don't really got much time to react to that to block it, to be sure, right? So Cammy is currently set to just regular up tech. So how do we do this after the heavy roll? Well, it's pretty simple. Just wait 1 split second and then go for it. Now, as you saw right there, I missed, because if your timing is a little off, you're going to drop it. But all you have to do is just basically wait 1 breath, and before the enemy has time to crouch, you will hit them on the frames they stand up, which is also like the frame, you know, lets instant overheads and stuff work, right? So before they have time to crouch, even though they're holding crouch right away, you can bop them with the cross-up. So that's all well and good if they quick rise, right? So just tiny delay, do it, and you get your hit. But, you know, what if they back roll? Well, if they back roll, it's not exactly the same timing, unfortunately, but thankfully for this, we can do a frame kill, an auto timing thing. So all we have to do in the exact same situation is just whiff crouch light, kick that is, and then go right into it, and it'll be auto timed. Right there, as you can see. So you will have to know the enemy's tendencies if they're more of a back roll or a quick rise kind of person, because once again, the timing's a little bit different for each one. But basically, you threaten a instant cross-up after every single heavy roll, and the enemy just has to groove on it. And of course, Vega being Vega, he has a lot of moves, a lot of active frames. You can easily hit him from the front from a variety of ways, or just go into like a command grab or something, right? Depending on what stance you're in. So it just adds another layer to the threat matrix. And instant cross-ups that are effectively unseeable, hey, that is a pretty big threat. Our next tip is a little bit of M.Bison set play. This is granted to us thanks to the new V-skill, because it does launch and it works out perfectly with, hey, V-trigger 2. So V-trigger 2 is the trigger that lets you do Psycho Crushers and also has the command grab. And one thing to note here about the command grab is if you do it and you dash forward directly afterwards, you are +2 in the enemy's face. So what you want to do is be plus in their face and then back throw them. And the back throw gives us enough timing to allow this bit of set play to happen. So we're just going to do it all in one go here. So we're going to do our command grab and dash forward, then do the back throw. Then we're going to V-skill. Medium scissor kicks. And hey, look at that explosion in the air. Do you think we can follow it up? Hey, spoiler, we can. And there you have it. So obviously a lot of damage, and if you want to be really sassy, you can attack a super at the end of that for a lot of damage, right? It is set play as set play. So all the parts need to move together, but it works, and that's a lot of damage to be sure. And hey, at the very worst, when you already got the ticking time bomb on them, and they block the V-skill, if they do block the V-skill, it's plus on block anyways, right? So that's just fine. And once again, since you are +2 after the dash forward, they can't hit buttons to stop your throw or anything. You're still going to get them. So yeah, it's set play, but it's pretty powerful set play. And if you manage to get it off, it's going to be pretty strong. And this is all thanks to the V-skill 2 working in great conjunction with the Psycho Time Bomb for M.Bison. So with the new patch, Chun-li has been blessed with some new combo potential, and that is excellent. Say something like the old B&B here. That's fantastic, except now you can do heavy kicks instead of the medium bird kick. And it just does that more damage and that more stun, right? But we also are able to combo into the V-skill, but here's the thing. So comboing into the V-skill is all well and good against standing people. Against crouching people, not so much, right? But hey, character specificity being what it is, let's switch characters. So it turns out against a large size character, and I'm talking like your Zangiefs, your Abigails, and your Birdies and such, and the like of the world, hey, that is a natural combo. You know, most people tend to crouch block. That's just how things work, right? You're not going to find many people standing. So against a lot of the casts, it's not going to be working, but it's basically, this is something to keep in mind against the larger characters because you can get a much, much, much more damaging hit confirm combo route from this. So hey, we'll use the classic B&B first here just to see the damage, and we'll use the new and improved heavy spinning bird kick ender to see the damage here, and then we'll compare. Alright, what do we got? 227 damage. Surely nothing to sneeze at, especially off a crouch light hit confirm, right? But now let's see what we can get off the V-skill version of the combo. So we have more damage right off the bat before we even add anything. Because I can add, like, say, EX legs to the end of it, for example, here. Just as a quick example, we get a nice little extra chunk of damage there to be sure. So yeah, like, it's just more damage no matter how you look at it before you even get to the fancy usual V-skill enders. And also, hey, does more damage in the corner too. Because in the corner, we can do the V-skill ender. That's just hitting V-skill again, so we do the special kick. And now we're over 300 damage. And I'm sure there's even better routes than that I just don't know about yet. I haven't played Chun-Li in a very long time, just so you know. But hey, there you go. So this is basically character specificity. So against big characters, once again, you know, Zangief's, Abigail's of the world. Gil counts as a big character too, just so you know. These are basically a new combo route you can go for that's just slightly better than the usual. So hey, why not do it? So when the new patch came out and the new V-skills were doled out, Zangief almost certainly is one of the bigger winners, as his V-skill is definitely one of the better new V-skills, to be sure. Because not only is it effectively a Street Fighter 4 focus attack, hey, it's a new avenue attack, and a new avenue attack allows for new things to be possible. So let's talk some wake-up shenanigans, and I'm talking, you know, the classics, just pile drivers, right? So the basic heavy pile driver, or EX pile driver, if you do it, you immediately dash forward, you're on top of the enemy, and you're +2 if they quick rise. If they don't quick rise, well then that just kind of throws everything off, right? But here's a setup that takes care of that, and that's all thanks to the new V-skill. So normally here, just so you know, if they were to quick rise, if you were to dash forward, crouch light punch, you'd beat out whatever they want to do, right? So you don't got to worry about that. But what we're going to do here is, assuming, you know, they don't quick rise, we're still going to use that crouch light, which we would use anyways, and it's going to become a timing method for us. And we're going to do that, go right into just V-skill, and we're just going to do it, let it rock, no charging it. And now all of a sudden, our V-skill hits super meaty, so it hits well into its active frames. And because it hits well into its active frames, a lot of stuff becomes possible. First up, it is now +7 on hit, meaning you can use buttons to combo afterwards you simply couldn't before. Things like stand medium punch or crouch medium punch. Secondly, it is now plus on block. It's only +1, but still, in this setup here, if we do this and we go for the V-skill and they block it, it is our turn. The move is normally negative point blank, not their turn. So just a few quick examples here. So say we're going to get it here, and we're just going to combo right afterwards. Look at that, 3-hit combo. And no, normally, obviously, that is not a combo. Not even on counter hit is that a combo, right? It's only thanks to it being so meaty. So say we know you're going to block instead, or even worse, your character that doesn't have a 3-frame button. All of a sudden, hey, it's Pile Driver City again. If you don't have a 3-frame button, you can't jab out fast enough because we're plus, because the pile driver comes out in 5 frames. So it'll eat your 4-frame button, and back in the blender we go, right? So that's really good as well. And hey, if you're just sassy and you got the bar to burn, you go right into it. Just make it all one big combo, right? Big old Zangief Merry Christmas combo. So yeah, the move by itself is already amazing, right? And this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as like Oki and Wake Up Pressure goes with it. But Oki and Wake Up Pressure, we got, right? So this is some strong stuff, and I'm sure you Zangief players out there, you got to be very, very happy with it. And for our final tip, it's not the most important tip in the world to be sure, but it is a fun one. So I'm sure by now you probably know about Abigail's tires, because Abigail's tires are taking over the world. Abigail, certainly blessed with the tires, right? And of course with the tires, you can just, you know, change them, make them go in all sorts of angles. If you manage to smack them with a heavy button, then all of a sudden they'll become a more damaging projectile, do 100 damage instead of 70, and that's really good. But this is basically your ultimate, you know, disrespect move, because you can hit it with everything, and a lot of people don't think about it, but you can hit it with everything. So if you're looking to disrespect someone here, then what you want to do is this. Just serve it up on a platter and dunk it with your super. The ultimate disrespect move. Is it a waste of 3 bars? You betcha! This is the worst thing you could spend bar on. But if you manage to win with this Abigail-sized projectile, then, man, just log off for the day. You did your job, right? So it's just something to keep in mind for ultimate disrespect and style points. And my friends, that is the end of the video. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this series, there are also Mortal Kombat 11 and Dragon Ball FighterZ Techmas videos as well. And they all got their nice little grab bag Santa stockings worth of tech in them as well. But my friends, that's it. So hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and that's the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Street Fighter.